We're going to talk about interviewing today. Look how pretty it is. It's amazing the difference a job that taps into your natural skills can make. The key to interviewing is not having the right clothes or answering the right questions that you memorize. It's self-awareness. And an interview is a set of questions about yourself, and those who know themselves are going to do the best. There's a quote by Sylvia Plath that says, "It's a hell of a responsibility to be yourself. It's much easier to be somebody else or nobody at all." Sylvia Plath is a poet and from the 60s. So figuring out what other people is easier than figuring out yourself, because figuring out yourself takes a lot of energy because introspection is hard, but the work is well worth it. Research says that when we see ourselves clearly, we're more confident, more capable, more creative, we make better decisions, we have better relationships, we'll communicate more clearly, we make more money, we're better leaders, we get promoted more. We're just more successful. The power is self-awareness. So you need to know how you really come across to other people. And the key is always how to improve on those relationships. So they're going to ask you questions to find out what makes you tick and to see if you are a good fit for the job. So your job is to know yourself, because their job is to figure out if you're lying to them or lying to yourself, because most people lie to themselves. They will pay attention if you're self-aware. If your stories always make you the victim or the hero, that's not self-awareness, right? So there's assumption that when you interview, there's only one way to be, and there's a standard way to answer questions. But if you've been in interview panels, it's very ambiguous because you can't put your finger on it. You just know it when you see it. And that's what I call self-awareness. There's internal self-awareness, which is the feelings that you have and the thoughts that you have about this job that you're trying to get. And then there's external self-awareness, which is the impression that you make to other people and how it aligns with what your intention is. So you live in this world right now where it's always going to be new things, and you have to know how to transition easily from one thing to another. Think of yourself as Gen T, right? Transition generation. And relationships are your number one priority. The relationship you have to yourself is the number one priority. So what they're looking for is people that can overcome resistance.